Welcome to the Sunday Gardener, and we're in the greenhouse. It's a lovely sunny afternoon and I hope you'll be able to hear the robins singing in the garden in this video, keeping us company. Today we're looking at planting Dahlia tubers. Buying dahlias as tubers is a really economical way to grow dahlias rather than buying them later on as a full-grown pot plant, and obviously they're a lot more expensive because someone's invested time, money, heating to grow them into a full plant. When your Dahlia tubers arrive, or you buy them from a local garden centre, they'll look like this, which is quite dry, and before you plant them you need to soak them in warm water for about an hour or so to rehydrate them. A couple of things you need to know about dahlias. First of all, don't be put off growing them because of the conventional way of overwintering dahlias, which involves digging them out of the ground, taking all the mud off them, drying them off, overwintering them, packing them in dry compost and hoping that they survive the winter without going mouldy. There is a much easier way, and that is to grow them in containers and to overwinter them in containers. And on the website there is a video about how to overwinter dahlias in containers, and it's very easy. So don't be put off by the thought of overwintering them that way, you don't have to. It's very easy to grow dahlias in containers. They're a really good container flower. You can put them on the patio. You can even sink the pot in the ground so that they appear to be growing in the border, and then lift the whole pot up to overwinter them. The other thing you need to know is that dahlias come from South America, and anything that comes from South America is going to be tender and sensitive to frost. So I've got them in the greenhouse, and beginning of March is an ideal time to plant dahlias and keep them in a frost-free environment. Keep them in a frost-free environment. That can be a greenhouse, it can be a plastic lean-to, it can be under a glass in a cold frame, in a cold porch, unheated conservatory, anywhere that's frost-free, and keep them frost-free until about until you think the risk of frost has passed, which depends where you are in the country and what sort of spring we're having. Some places it doesn't come until the end of May, some places may be frost-free by the beginning of May. But the main thing is if the foliage pushes through the soil, just make sure that doesn't get frosted. That's important as well. So I've got a dahlia here that I've soaked, and you want to put them in a big container because they're hungry feeders. They need good quality compost, and I usually feed them during the growing season as well, because they produce these enormous blooms of flower, so they need plenty of feeding. And before you plant, put about 4 or 5 inches, 10 centimetres of good quality compost in the bottom. And here we are. This is the dahlia that I've been soaking, ready for planting. And you'll see on both of these, you can see the top. Now that is where the shoot has been, where the stem of the plant has been, and that needs to go at the top. And all these bulbous bits and roots go at the bottom. And it's really simple and very easy to grow. All you do is settle the dahlia down in the container, sort of centrally, like that. Make sure the soil is firm, and then fill it up with compost. And the easiest way to do that, just move these around. It's just to now, it takes a lot of compost to fill these pots. I probably need a bit more. You want to have a good depth of compost. Make sure there's no lumps in it. Make sure it's patted down firmly. Whenever you plant anything, whether it's tubers or whether it's seedlings, it's really important that you pat down gently to make sure there's no air pockets, because any root going into an air pocket, oh, there's a kite flying over. I mean, kite the bird, not kite the toy. Distraction. Any any root growing into an air pocket will find that there's no food and there's no water, and the root will not thrive. So it's very important to tap it down. Make sure it's completely full. There we go. Just up to the marker along the rim. And I usually label it, because it's always good to know which varieties you're growing. Tip out a bit of compost that it came with. Oh, look at that. Now, I'll go back after the video's finished, tunnel in and plant that spare tuber that come adrift from the rest of the plant. This is a really nice dahlia called Dark Princess. It's a lovely maroony dark colour with big flowers. Water it a little bit during the time that it's growing on under glass or in the greenhouse, but don't saturate it, just enough to keep it ticking over and growing. And you should find that it takes about 6 to 8 weeks for the growth to break through the surface of the soil, and if you're frost free by then, you can harden them off a little bit, put them outside. Just keep your eye on the weather. I've got my eye on that kite again, flying so graceful. Keep your eye on the weather. If frost or really low temperatures threaten, you can always put a little bit of fleece on the top just to keep it warm until the full warmth of spring comes through. And that is all there is to planting Dahlia tubers, and they create a fantastic display. And I will put in at the end of this video a few stills of dahlias that I've had grown in containers on the patio to show you how super they look, and they're really well worth growing. They're quite economical, and they flower from about June, late June, all the way through to when the first frost hit. So that will be right the way through till October, sometimes November. So they're in that category of long flowering plants, which makes them another reason to grow dahlias. So I hope this has interested you in growing dahlias and how to plant the tubers, and look forward to a really spectacular summer display.